Hello, hello. In this video, I'm gonna cover how to set up your customer and how you can have different product and services set up in QuickBooks. I'm gonna do another video for billable charges or billable expenses you're gonna have for your customer. So tune in my next video that I'm going to cover billable expenses. It comes very handy for some businesses who have employees and they want to charge their customer for the hours that their employees worked on any projects. So let's get started first on creating new customers. So you log into your QuickBooks account. On the left side, you see sales, and I'm hiding it here because I don't want to show my customer information here. You go to sales and then customer. So once you click on it, you see all these tabs here. We are in customer tab. You click on new customer. So once you click on new customer, a new window will pop up to just basically enter your new customer information. So I'm going to bring in another page here. So let's say you have already created a sample customer. Just in this case, I called it sample customer. You want to click on edit. And then from here, you can enter all that good information for your client or customer: name, last name, company name, display name, email, phone number, the name you want to be printed on the check, and if it's a sub customer or not, you can click here and choose the parent customer, but the parent customer has to be created first. In this case, I don't want any parent customer. You can enter their address, billing address, or shipping address if it's different, any notes you want to attach, payments. And I already have a video about terms. If you want to add any terms or edit any terms, please refer to my video that I did on creating payment terms in QuickBooks. And it's just self-explanatory. You can continue and enter all this good information. Okay. And then in the next tab, let's say you want to create the services and products you offer for your customers. So this is the services I provide for my customers, and these are the ones I set up for myself. Let's say you want to create a new line of product or service. You go to new, you have different options here. If you want to create a new inventory, you have to turn on inventory tracking. In my case, I don't have any inventory, so I have that turned off. If you're providing a bundle of product and services, you go here. If you're only providing service, you go here. If it's a non-inventory item, you don't need to track any quantities, you click on here. In my case, I'm going to click on services. You will be prompted to this page to have a name for your services. You can name it, I don't know, consulting. Okay. If you have a SKU, you can put it in here. If you want to assign it to any category, you can create new categories here, and you click on I sell this product or service to my customer. If you have a rate, let's say hourly rate, you can enter it here. In my example, let's say I want to provide consulting services to my client and I have employees who do the job for me, do the consultation for me. I can enter the sales price here that I'm going to charge my customer. Let's say I'm charging my customers $200 an hour for consulting services. And I want to assign a GL here. What's the GL here is basically the income. So once I enter my billable expense, I'll show you shortly how it's done. It has to go, the invoice will gonna head into income account, and you want to assign it here. If you don't know it, so these are coming from your chart of accounts. So if you don't know how to create chart of accounts for income, refer to my YouTube video I did on creating on chart of accounts. I think in that video I went over how to create an expense, but it's the same thing if you want to create an income account. You basically go to the left bar, you click on transactions, chart of accounts, new, you click on income, and you fill all that good information, and you should be able to see that income in here. Let's say I'm just going to assign it to bookkeeping income. It's not the correct income line, but it's okay. I'm just going to do consulting services there. And I purchased this product or service from vendor. No, I'm just going to leave it unchecked. You're going to do click, save, and close. Okay. Now you want to enter your employees' hours. Okay. You go on the top left. You see this new. Click on new, and you're gonna click on weekly timesheet. You know what? Actually, I was supposed to cover it in another video, but I'm covering it here, which is fine. Okay. So you're gonna basically enter your employees' hours here. You have to have that employee set up first. I'm not going to cover how to I'm not going to cover how to set up employee in QuickBooks. It's probably another video I'm going to do, but you have to have that employee set up in QuickBooks first, right? So in this case, I'm just going to choose myself, and you're going to choose the pay period here. Let's say I'm just be choosing this pay period here. You're going to select your customer, sample customer in this case. If you paid overtime for your employee to work on this customer, you're going to choose overtime. In my case, it's not going to be the case. The service, so I'm just going to choose the consulting service, right? And if you want to make any notes, you can put it here. So I'm going to hours spent by Samira to sample customer. And you see the billable rate is already popping here. If you want to edit, you can go ahead and edit it, but it's already pre-populating because I chose consulting services rate to be $200. Okay. And let's say they work 2 hours Monday, 3 hours Tuesday, Thursday, 4 hours, Friday, 1 hour, and that's it. They only work 10 hours, 10 times $200 an hour, which is $2,000. So what this does here, so this shows that your employee worked for that week 10 hours. So you don't have to enter their hours for payroll purposes again because it's already here. And it's going to show how much you're going to charge your customer for the hours that your employee worked, right? You're going to do save and close. So now we are going to go back to customer. You're going to go back to customer. Let me bring this sheet over. And for security purposes, I'm not going to show you the customer list. I'm just going to jump into customer list. Okay. Okay, you see under customer, now the times that I entered for my employee, in this case myself, is already here. Now you can click on convert to invoice, and it should pop up. There we go. Okay, and if you want to add all of them, you just click on add all, and there we go. You can now you've created invoice for you did the hours for your employee. You can go to employee and run payroll, and you can also invoice the customer for the hours worked by your employee. And if you want to enter anything extra on it, you can always edit, change as you wish, and save and send or save and close, whatever you want to do. Okay, hope you find this video helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can go to my website, www.diamondaccountingenterprise.com, book a time with me. We can see what your needs are and we go from there. Okay, hope you find this video helpful and see you next time. Bye bye.